Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi Fiawe. Today, we're going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars, we'll talk about the Black Princesses, and we'll talk about Accra Lions and the Ghana Premier League. According to Accra Lions, the game is not in a good place. They talk about a plethora of things, all stemming from a league game they played at the Tuba AstroTurf with Dreams FC. Some indiscrepancies. We'll look at what they had to say in their thread they posted on Twitter, now called X. We'll also talk about Nora Hauptle and her departure from the Black Queens. Henry Asante has come out to explain things. And Black Stars this year heading into 2020. Well, we are in 2025. Our goals for the new year, according to Henry, 2025 will be a better year. We'll talk about Coach OTTO and the future. As usual, subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it. And first, start off from the camp of Accra Lions. They played a league game with Dreams FC at the Tuba AstroTurf. And according to Accra Lions, things were not done right. Before then, they explained what happened and says it is affecting the game. According to them, they owe it as a duty to their fans, the football community, and the public to express our concern about recent developments in the Ghana football landscape. They go on to say, in their opinion, the results at the international level is a reflection of the development at the local level, and it hasn't been great. They said we are playing our fourth season in the Ghana Premier League, and unfortunately, we have to admit that the conditions are steadily deteriorating. There's now no sponsor for the league, nor has a television contract been negotiated at this point. How will the league ever acquire sponsorship again if refereeing performances like yesterday's become the standard? Any criticism is immediately sanctioned by the association. Lots of incidents and happenings have gone unattended. An experience that has left us with more questions than answers. Such tendencies continues to chip away every sense of the definition of the trust our esteemed fans have and the public have reposed in us. Ghana football is at a crossroads. If we want to get back to our old strength, it requires a minimum of integrity, professionalism, transparency, and sportsmanship. As the reigning runner-up of the Ghana Premier League, we see it as our duty not to stand by idly. We have consistently committed ourselves to working with young players and must be allowed to raise the question of whether the Ghana Premier League, as we are experiencing it these days, is a healthy environment to highly talented young players who should develop a proper sporting spirit and winning mentality to make them internationally competitive. We are determined to join whichever group organization to make the sport a clean one and a better for healthy competition. We are resolved to stand by the game's principle of fair play and speak truth to power. Quite an interesting, lengthy one there, and it just goes to show you, first and foremost, we've been saying this for ages, talking about how bad the Ghana footballing landscape is. It's been something you and I have known for a while, and we've been drumming it in. My only problem with Accra Lions here is that you have club owners and leaders who voted for a second term for the current regime, meaning that you liked what was going on. That being said, it's only a fool that doesn't have a change of heart. At the time, probably you thought it was on the right trajectory, and now you are seeing that things are not going well. It's fair, it's nice that at least a club in the Ghana Premier League has come out to say what has been obvious to most of us for some years now. What is happening in the international level with the senior national team is a reflection of what is going on in our leagues. If you remember when Black Stars used to do quite well in the early 2000s, our league was quite strong and we could call on players from these leagues to do well. Now it's not the case. Accra Lions are saying that is unfortunate that this is happening. They require some reforms and they want it done, else probably the league will not be able to attract sponsors and will not meet the standard of the international level. When our performances at the international stage will remain the same. I hope this is a wake-up call that the FA need. The wake-up call we've been trying to drum home for a long time, and I hope they get it and act accordingly. Your thoughts in the comments box on Accra Lions and their woes. Nora Hauptle has left, and the FA, through Henry Asantecho, has said that the Ghana FA met Nora to discuss a possible extension for her contract. And with the offer we presented to her, she was demanding 100% increment. But we offered her 50% since it was the FA who has been paying her since her appointment, he told Asempa FM. Now, we tried our best to extend her contract, but she was unwilling to accept what we presented. And being a professional coach, she had the right to walk away since her contract had ended, he added. Under the guidance of Nora, the Black Queens made a return to the Women's AFCON, scheduled to be hosted in Morocco later this year. So that's the story there with Nora of the Ghana Black Queens. Unfortunate, we've lost her services, Nora Hauptle. It's unfortunate that has happened, but it is what it is. I just feel that she did not see a coordinated or a well-organized association that she could work with. 100% increment, they will give her 50. Probably the well coordinated performances is where I think she drew the line, because we didn't even get a friendly game. So yeah, it's something that both parties failed to address. The Black Princesses and the Black Queens are preparing for the Women's AFCON. They've not played a single friendly game. Wonder when they'll be playing it. The tournament is in 5 months, 6 months time. We hope something gets done. Talking about the Black Stars as well, Henry hit on the fact that the FA owes Coach OTTO 4 months' salary. He also talked about the fact that 2025 will be a great year for Ghana football. Looking at how 2024 went, we were unable to qualify for the AFCON. 2024 was bad. However, the Black Queens and the Black Princesses were able to secure qualification to the Women's AFCON and the 2024 and the 20 Women's World Cup. However, this year we'll be fighting for a place at the World Cup. Our upcoming games are versus Chad and Madagascar. We'll play another one in June. The final one will be played in September, and by then we will know if we'll be in the 48-team World Cup tournament. It will be interesting to see how that one folds. But Harry is optimistic 2025 could be the year for Ghana football to rise again. It will take some work and effort. OTTO is still going to be the head coach, and we'll see how that goes, whether he's able to learn from his mistakes in not qualifying for the AFCON and translate it into the World Cup qualifiers. I'm not going to hold my breath, but let me know what you think in the comments box on everything. Why Nora Hauptle left, she wanted 100%. FA was going to give her 50%, and also talking to you about the Black Stars owing OTTO 4 months and 2025 probably being our year. Accra Lions want changes in the Ghana footballing landscape, drastic ones. I'm sure the power they know is with them. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening.